Right, let's see if this Evil the Daleks animation is better than that rather interesting Web of Fear animation. Although I think anything will be better than that. Wow. Just wow. I think that might be the greatest animation I've ever seen. Hello everyone and welcome to another video. So I finally got round to watching the newly released Evil of the Daleks animation, and here's my review of it. But first, just a quick little reminder, please don't forget to press that subscribe button as well as the bell icon at the side of it so you'll get notifications every time a new video of mine comes out. We're trying to get to 500 subscribers by the end of this year and we're currently at 408. Around 92% of my total viewers are currently not subscribed, but if you were to subscribe I would be really grateful and you'd be helping me and my channel out a lot, and you would also be helping me to reach my milestone of, like I say, 500 subscribers. And if I reach that milestone, then I will rank every single Doctor Who TV companion from 1963 to the present. Anyway, reminder aside, let's now dive into the review with the pros. 1. The pros. Well, unlike the Web of Fear, the animation is actually really good. The characters all look and move really well and like actual human beings this time, which is always a plus. I really love the return to 2D animation with this release. I think it works really well and is definitely better than the more 3D animation used in the Web of Fear animation. The story itself is really good and I'm so glad that it's finally been animated. Whilst Evil has always been pretty highly regarded by fans as far as I'm aware, I think this release has made people realise even more just how much of a masterpiece it truly is. Patrick Troughton gives one of his all-time greatest performances as a second Doctor. He still has his usual hobo-like mischief, but there is a much darker edge to him in this story. He loses his cool a lot more than usual, and his reaction to when the Daleks are first revealed to him in episode 2 of this story is so immensely memorable. You can just tell how shocked and horrified he is that the Daleks are back again. And I love how Jamie and the Doctor are actually at odds with each other in this story. You really understand why Jamie refuses to go along with what the Doctor and Daleks want him to do, and it's clear that Jamie begins to nurture a clear mistrust of the Doctor too. This kind of conflict between the Doctor and their companions very rarely happens during this time in the show's history, which makes it happening here feel even more shocking and tense. The Daleks are also written extremely well here, and I love the Dalek Civil War stuff at the end of episode 7. The human factor Daleks are instantly iconic and memorable, and remain a very unique and quite unexplored aspect of the Daleks' history. The Dalek Emperor makes its first appearance in this story of course, and the design and voice are really great and really hope to give this grandiose and imposing feel to the Emperor. This type of Emperor would obviously go on to reappear only once in the TV show itself, with a bronze redesign for the Bad Wolf / Departed Under Ways 2-parter in 2005. I hope it reappears again sometime soon in the show. I also really love how the Dizzy Dalek scene was recreated in animation, with a mix of 2D animation for the humanoid characters and 3D animation for the Daleks. Anyway, we now come to the cons. 2. The cons. Now, I will be honest, there isn't that many negative things I can think of when it comes to this story, but there is one or two. The first one would be that, like a lot of other longer stories, the Evil of the Daleks is a little too long for its own good. There is a lot of padding, and you could easily lose a lot of it and still have all of the essential plot threads and be able to make the story 4 episodes rather than 7. The whole thing with Jamie and Kemmel fighting each other and then later working together to rescue Victoria could quite easily have been shortened and trimmed, as it doesn't really do all that much to move the overall plot forward. The second would be that whilst I do think Evil is a masterpiece of a story, it doesn't feel quite as good as the Power of the Daleks in some ways. I think this is mainly due to the aforementioned padding. Power feels like a much tighter story overall, and it seems to flow from one plot point to another a little easier. But that's all of the cons I can really say for the Evil of the Daleks. It's a really great story overall, and I'm so glad that we got such a brilliant animation for it. Some fans would say that the animation is the greatest yet, and I think I would honestly agree with that. It's a perfect recreation of an amazing story whilst also still doing its own thing, which I just love. Overall, I would definitely recommend picking this release up if you haven't already. you will not be disappointed, I promise. But anyway, so thanks for watching, hope you liked it. Please don't forget to click that subscribe button below, as well as press the bell icon at the side so you'll be notified of when all my new videos come out. This channel currently has 408 subscribers as of the time of writing and recording this video, but if we're able to get to 500 by the end of this year, then I will rank every single TV companion, from 1963 to the present. Also, please rate and comment below what your thoughts on this release are. Did you enjoy the animation and think it's the best one yet, or not? So, until next time, bye bye!